All right, so our first kind of little introduction to something that'll happen in proofs, kind of mixed in randomly in different places. These do not have diagrams. They don't have like reasoning and things with them. It's just presenting you with a situation and saying, hey, does this make sense? All right, so we're going to write some things down. We're going to highlight some things. We're just going to try to talk our way through this. So here's what I have going on. I'm going to use colors to do this the best I can. There's angle ABC. I'm going to make it yellow. Here it is down here too. DEF is there. I'm going to make that one green. It's a different angle, so make it a different color. Then there's NMU right there and right there. So what I have is that yellow and green are equal. And then I also have that blue and green are equal. So those are the two things that I know. I figured it out somehow in a proof, or it was just told to me. It's just like, hey, these two things are true. So then my conclusion that I come from, since yellow's equal to green and blue's equal to green, is that, hey, yellow has to be equal to blue because they're both congruent to the same angle, so they have to be congruent to each other. All right, now if you think about that, hopefully that makes sense. And I like to throw numbers into these things to show you that it would be true no matter what. So I'm just going to pick a random number for ABC. I'm going to say it's 50. If ABC is 50, it says these two, green and yellow, are equal. That means this has to be 50 because they're equal to each other. Well, if green is 50 here, it also has to be 50 down here. It can't be something different in these two different statements. It's the same angle. And then if green is 50, blue has to be 50 because those two are equal. All right, and that would tell me that this is 100% true. All right, so does it make sense? Yes, because they all must be equal. This will happen occasionally. You'll be doing different things. Maybe there's a couple pairs of vertical angles. Maybe there's vertical angles mixed in with some kind of alternate interior. Something going on where you get some information about two different pairs of angles, but they share one in common. All right, so this is something that happens. It doesn't happen often, but it's one of these things that happens in the middle of more complicated proofs, and if you don't notice it, you can't finish.